Oh, g'day, mate. We've been riding in these fantastic spots today, but unfortunately we've got to do this video in this really ugly spot here.
Yeah, we're on a roundabout
Okay.
somewhere in a shopping centre.
So, here's the deal. Death before tubes. Tubes are for surfers. Tubes are for those things that they put in your ears when you're a kid if you get them blocked all the time. Tubes are just for surfers. Yeah. Anyway.
Remember the tubes?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, they were good. Yeah. So anyway, this tyre's being a bit of a dickhead. Also, funny each other.
Helmets.
So this tyre's being a bit of a dickhead. It's just gushing all over me. We've got a bit of a squirter on our hands.
We can say gosh. There we go. Now we can see it.
So anyway, see, can I get it squirting a bit more?
A little pimple.
Oh, now I've lost it.
Anyway,
So it's in there. Tubes are for surfers, so I just want to show you something that maybe not many of you know about yet. Maybe you do, but I keep seeing people go, oh, look, I'll just put in a tube. I'll just pump it up one more time.
Yeah. The sealant.
Yeah, I'll just pump it up one more time. I'll just try it. It's holding. Seal. But these days, there are these great little tubeless repair kits. They're really easy to use.
Let's have a look closely.
So that's a slug plug. Just realised the.
Can you hold it? I need to focus
sorry.
on it. No. There you go. Bring it back. So
sorry.
people can see it.
There you go.
Oh my god.
So that's one part of it. Just got to find the other part of it now.
There we go.
It's in here somewhere. Got it? All right.
Yep.
Just hold that for teeth.
They vary too. There's also dyno plugs. That's one, wasn't it?
If you have millions of dollars.
If you have $1 million, you can get dyno plugs. They're like $90. Slug plug is like
it's not much.
the Kmart version, but just
It's
as
like
effective.
an unpicker.
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's two parts to the slug plug. There's that, which is, I don't know, I guess the plugger. And then
the pluggy.
And these are the slugs, I guess. So they come in two sizes, fat ones or skinny ones. Mm-hmm. So this hole here, you can't even see it now.
I can't see because you're putting your shadow over it.
Yeah, so there's this little hole here.
Yeah.
That's it there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just try a little plug.
Yeah.
Normally you don't use for mountain bike stuff. Normally you need at least one of the big plugs to go in there. But I think this is small enough that we can just use one of the small ones.
Oh, this one's so different to the ones we used last time.
Yeah, they're pretty gunky, these ones. So they're not great in hot weather. It's like a Mars bar in really hot weather. Chocolate bar that's all melted. But anyway, they work. So you just got to peel them off. Peel one of them off. So I'm just going to use one because I think it's a pretty small hole. And this should do it. Anyway, so there we go. We've got one off.
It's like a tiny turd.
Yeah. It's like a keto turd. They're meant to be long and thin, aren't they?
Oh, God.
Anyway, so it's quite sticky. And you just stick it over there like that.
Yeah, slow down.
Alright. Just fold it over.
Ooh.
It's got a mind of its own.
Yeah.
So it just goes over like that.
So just see on the side there.
You see it? It's so technical there, T. Oh, those beautiful nails you've got there today. What nail polish have we got? Anyway. So it is beautiful. And then you find the hole. Alright, ready? This is going to happen really quick. This is why.
Get your head out of the shadow. Like, they came out
hang
wrong.
on. There you
There
go.
we
Like
go.
that better? So this is going to happen really quick.
Yeah.
So all you do is you got your plug there, you found the hole, and you just jam it in. And then pull it out. And then it'll sit in there. You can snip the ends off.
Yeah.
But you don't even have to do that.
You can just ride it into
Just
the
keep
ground,
riding.
can't you?
Yeah, you keep riding. And that'll seal itself. So that's it.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then you can put a bit more air in if you want, but I've got like 1,000, I've got 1,000 PSI in my tyres at the moment, so it should be okay. But yeah, you can cut the ends off if you want, but you don't even need to. Just leave it there.
Looks like a twiglet. If you're watching, Riley. Woo.
So how quick's that? I mean,
That was great.
that's done. Tubes are for surfers. It'd take you ages to get the bloody valve core out. It'd be messy and all that sort of thing in the tube. But death before tubes, seriously. You don't need it. Just get one of these little slug plugs. They cost, I don't know, this kit's like $15 or something.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to carry.
Yeah. And that's the thing, if you find you put one in and it's not enough, you just put in another one and then another one, just keep going.
So you just have a tyre made out of slug plugs.
I've had big holes in those 3-inch tyres we were riding when I just rode over a big chunk of metal or something when I wasn't paying attention, and I needed 2 or 3 of the big ones and they've sealed fine. So anyway, death before tubes. Get one of these in your kit.
Alright.
Alright.
Can we get some food now?
Yeah. Say see you later, T.
Bye, T.
Are you recording? Oh jeez, again. This stuff's great. New sponsor, the Juice Squad. Not really, we wish. It's $5 a bottle, but geez, it's a refreshing drink on a hot day, lemon lime. Anyway, getting sidetracked. We made it back from the ride, and just have a look. Come over here. Come over here, T. Let's just see if it survived. See, this is where the plug went, and it's just turned into a gooey mess.
It's like a little.
So I gotta cut my nails. Yeah. So it's a gooey mess. Don't pull it out. But I've got to put a clean nail down there. Anyway, so it survived the trip. It just turns into a gooey mess, and that'll eventually, I don't know, cut off at the top. Anyway, forgot to mention a couple of things. So how does the thing work? I've got one here. I've prepared again. So you stick the plug on the little thing like that, and all that happens is that gets jammed in. This little bit here gets stopped by the tube, and so it gets buried right in there.
The tube?
Oh, the tyre. What am I talking about? So yeah, that little bit there goes in, that stops on the top of the tyre, and the thing folds over. So it gets wedged in the tyre like that. So it's pressed hard in there like that, and these bits hang out of the top. So it's a nice seal, and the pressure of the tyre just jams it in there, so it's not coming out.
No.
It can't get pulled out. So it's a great little trick. I've been using them on 4-wheel drives for years. I was actually using an old 4-wheel drive kit or motorbike kit on my bike years ago. But yeah, it's good that these kits are out and available. Because let's face it, if you start gushing sealant out there,
It's the second time you said gushing today.
well, okay, if you get squirted with sealant and it goes everywhere, you don't want to convert to a tube. Why tubes for surfers? Well, as soon as you start riding in thorny areas in the outback where there's 3-corner jacks and that sort of thing, you're going to be spending more time fixing flat tyres than you are riding, so forget about it. Pinch tyres, all that sort of thing, it's horrible. If you've got to put a tube in, you're going to have sealant everywhere, it's going to be a mess, and then your tyre might not reseat itself properly with your hand pump. So all sorts of reasons to try to stay with the tubeless setup. So yeah, these tubeless repair kits are a really good idea, really good option. These slug plug ones, I think, are the cheapest ones we found.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy extra plug kits as well. And so they're a really good option. Have you used them at all? Are you having any success with them? I think they're really, really cool. Death before tubes, that's what we've been saying. There's a bit of a domestic going on next door. It's that
I think
Christmas time.
they're showing off that they have a swimming pool.
I think so.
Yeah.
So convenient, so close to the beach having a swimming pool.
I know. Why would you swim in the ocean when you can just do that?
Anyway, that's probably it for this one. How's that, T? 2 in 2 days.
Oh, it depends when I post it. I could wait a month.
Could be months. Anyway, Happy New Year, T.
Happy New Year. See you next year.
See you next decade.
See you next. Ugh. Bye.
Bye.